Something I think that happens, and for cautionary tale or a movie ending to avoid, when senior level leaders or your executive team, when they're not operating with these things as the expectation for their role, often what happens is that the CEO or the executive director ends up having to do a lot more because you're not getting lift from the leadership team underneath. So it means that you become the integration point because the rest of the leadership team is not collaborating. It means that you're the one who's looking across the entire enterprise and making connections and feeling accountable for all of the results. And then you've got people underneath you who are responsible just for their slice. And so the weight is falling on you even more. So I think there's a lot at risk when teams don't figure this out because then it starts to put into jeopardy the sustainability of the role for that primary leader, right? Because if I feel like I am trying to keep an eye on everything, I've got 17 people underneath me, half of them are mad at each other or not collaborating effectively. It's not always that traumatic, right? But if that's the case, that's a really good recipe to send someone to the realization that this job is not sustainable. I need to leave. And then transitional turnover for an institution. Now you've lost so much when you have a revolving door of, 3 years or so for tenure because people get in the seat, they're excited, they see that, okay, I have some things I want to work on here, and then it's just one thing after another. And eventually it's like, I gotta start to think about my exit because this isn't winnable. But I really feel like
Mm.
leadership teams raising their games individually and as a group, that's one way to stem against it.